Hey guys, it's me, Cherry Blossom, and welcome back for another terrible video on my terrible channel. So, today, I thought I'm just gonna do another story time that is animated by me, the person who doesn't know how to draw. So, today I'm going to tell you all of the ghost stories that I remember that happened to me and one that happened to my sister. Okay? So, I think I'm going to start off with the first story that is going to be by my sister because she told me that and it was just scary. Okay? It wasn't like super scary, but it was like not that. Okay, it wasn't that scary, but it was kind of scary. So, my sister was laying in bed. She was listening to music on her radio. This is the radio. It looks like a old TV, but this is the radio. And then it turned off. And she thought that it just didn't have any energy. So she went up, she checked the radio, she turned it on back, and it was working. So somebody needed to turn off. And nobody could have just went through the door because she was laying in the direction of the door so she would actually see it. So in the order, if you want to turn off the radio, you have to flip it upside down, turn it off, and then turn off the noise. So I don't know how did that happen, but somehow it happened. It kind of scared me, but I guess it's okay. It's not that scary. I'm just telling you. Okay. The second story was oh my god, when I was 8 years old, probably 8 years old. Okay? And so, I was not in my bed, I was in my parents' bed, and I was laying down, and I was playing with a computer. Then my dog just comes running. This is him. Boom. That was my dog. He come running over the bed. He was shaking. I picked him up. I closed the door because I didn't like it. And then I just heard this tapping sound. I was terrified. I was more than scared. I was almost peeing myself. I screamed. Nobody was in my house. Nobody. So let me tell you. I lived with my mother, my sister, my dad, and my grandmother. My grandmother was in a doctor's office because she needed to get checked. My mom, my dad, and my sister were at the mall because my sister needed clothes and I was sick, so I couldn't go. So I was completely alone. I was very scared. I felt the stabbing sound came. It felt like eternity. It felt like it wouldn't stop. But then it stopped. I stopped crying, but I was still very scared. I kept the door closed for when somebody comes home. My mom came home. My dad came home, of course, and my sister came home because they were in the same car. I didn't tell nobody because I felt maybe I was imagining it. But no, I wasn't imagining it. I thought I wasn't imagining it because, my dog just came running and shaking. to my bed. So no way that okay, because this is the wall and somebody was like tapping all over here. Like all over the wall. It was like every single different, like all over. So yeah, this was my second encounter. Do I have a third? I forgot. Maybe I do. I'm just gonna quickly think. Oh yeah. Okay. So I was alone again. That actually, this was the same day that I heard the tapping, but it was earlier. So I was sitting in bed. It was like happy because I didn't hear the tapping, so I was just happy. And I need to draw myself. I was happy. Boom, boom, boom. I was playing on the computer. And then in the window, I saw a man. It was like, he looked normal, okay? He had a bag. He wasn't right near the window. He was like looking through all the windows. I was getting scared. Of course I would be scared. I'm home alone. This man just turned to the window and I looked at him and he had those green eyes. They were like completely green, like almost neon green. I just can't describe you. They were like super, super duper, like, I guess light. They were just like crazy, okay? This is not the color, but I'm just gonna get it because I don't have any. He was just had a bag, but those green eyes I would never forget. I was sitting, I went to the corner, and I just looked. I thought I needed to grab a knife from the kitchen. I ran to the kitchen, locked the door, take a knife, and I went to the window, and I just looked at him, and then he just walked away. I didn't need to use the knife. So I put it back. Then I sit back down, but I'm kind of scared. So yeah, that was my third encounter, and that's it. That's what all I remember, but maybe I will ask, my sister maybe, and I will maybe remember. So maybe there will be a part 2. So, I was scared, okay? I don't like, and especially that I am in this room that I don't like because it seems very creepy because nobody actually, it's like the guest room and it's like very quiet here. So that's why I recorded my videos here. I just don't like it here. I hear like noises and stuff like that. So yeah, this was my 3 encounters with spooky ghosts. And leave a comment, what do you want the next video to be? You can wish for, I don't know, like a reaction videos or something. I want to react to something. I will pick or I will not. I will see what you want to actually do. If it's impossible, I'm not gonna do it. But I'm gonna see what should I do. Everyone leave a comment what you want me to do. Okay. So This is it. Okay. Bye, cherries. Stay sour.